Wow, over 2 months since my last real gaming video. Ain't that lovely? Are you guys tired of AMVs yet? Nah. Anyways, welcome to the first part of my Okami PS2 boss and dungeon run. The wait is a little longer, but this is to kind of introduce things such as the plot and a bit of an in-the-nutshell thing of what happened. Okami is quite linear and very plot-driven, and that said plot is rather long and complicated. I'll do this for most of my videos, though I might as well show some cutscenes too. They're quite epic. A lot has happened between the beginning and the first sub-boss, so I just wanted to get things started first so we can get to the fight quickly next part. So, let's get started with some background information on Okami's legendary 15-minute opening cutscene. Yeah, I lied, it's 15 minutes, not 10 minutes. Anyways, the game takes place in Nippon, a place named after and based on ancient Japan. Kamiki village was under siege of an 8-headed serpent named Orochi, who would ask for a sacrifice of a beautiful maiden every year. Also in the town was a magical white wolf that the villagers named Shiranui, though it was actually the sun goddess Amaterasu. 100 years ago, Nami was requested to be the sacrifice, which brought the great warrior Nagi to her aid. Before Orochi could kill Nagi, Shiranui joined in and tried to fend him off. With her last bit of strength, Shiranui howled and called out the moon and gave Nagi the power and courage to defeat Orochi. She eventually died, but the newly freed Kamiki village made a shrine to her honor, and her spirit rested inside the statue. In the game's present time, Nagi's sword, which was used to seal Orochi, was removed from its place by some cowardly doofus whom I shall not name. Orochi was freed and covered Nippon in darkness. Kamiki was saved by the tree spear Sakuya, who uses most of her remaining strength to summon Amaterasu and bring the statue back to life. Being asleep for all these years, she is severely weakened and lost all of her divine powers with the exception of Sunrise, which should be self-explanatory. Storing away in Sakuya's chest, the small creature Ison appears and is convinced to help guide Amaterasu on her journeys, as well as learn the brush techniques to make him a better artist. Ison serves as Ami's Navi, from Zelda, and he sticks around to help you and do the talking, since Ami can't speak. And after this, they both head off to one fucking epic adventure. Wow, that was one bloody long cutscene explained in a few minutes. Finally, you can actually play! While wandering the river of the heavens, Emi finds Yomagami, the spirit of rejuvenation, and grants her his power to use to restore things broken or lost. In the cave of Nagi, she restores Nagi's statue, awakening Tachigami. He gives her the power of Power Slash, which is essentially a sword used for cutting things and striking enemies. When returning to Kamiki, she restores the town and the villagers by cutting down Sakuya's fruit and bringing a sunrise. She makes friends with all the villagers, who only see her as a regular dog or wolf. Ami and Ison are halted by a boulder that blocks the way out. They try to get the help of Nagi's descendant, Susano, but they find out that he's a lazy, egotistical, good-for-nothing bastard that will most likely screw them over repeatedly in the quest, if he hasn't already. Eventually, they do get his help by stroking his ego, and they slash down the boulder. Susano runs away to defeat the monsters. So he says. Ami runs into Shinshu Fields and sees the extent of Orochi's curse. Looking through Hana Valley, Susano is there to train, and tries to kill a vile beast. When it's defeated, I guess, Ami rolls the sphere despite the game's horrible rolling physics and grows the valley's bear guardian sapling. Sakigami, one of the 3 Hanigami, gives Ami her first green sprout technique, Bloom, to restore trees and greenery. She uses it on the guardian saplings in Hana Valley and Shinshu Fields to heal the areas from their curses. Damn, I love these scenes. While exploring the field, they find the house of Tama the Pyro. Yeah, Pyro. Helping him to make his explosion, Ami finds Bakugami and receives the power of the cherry bomb. They then return to Kamiki to restore the smaller trees in the village. Mr. Orange, with a little help from Ami, restores Sakuya's tree to full blossom with the Konohana Shuffle, after chugging down a crapload of alcohol, of course. Can't forget that. With the tree in full bloom, Hasugami, the second Hanagami, gives Ami another green sprout power. Since Amy can't swim for a long time, Water Lily is used to summon a lily pad platform to travel across water. With this new power, they head to Shinshu Fields, empty Fairy Waterway, and hop to Agata Forest. Like Shinshu Fields and Hana Valley, Agata Forest was struck by Orochi's curse. Again, she restores the Guardian Sapling to ward off the curse. And you know what happens next? It's boss time! Yay! Damn, sorry about that, but a lot happens in this plot. Hell, you get 5 of the 13 brush techniques in this one bit of story. I just wanted to get that over with so we can get to the battle in the next part. I promise, the summaries won't be this long in the future videos. Well, anyways, we're done here. So I'll see you in the next part, where we'll face a very important recurring character, Waka.